How are you today? Thanks for joining in. Some random things going on today. Cleaning up my bag. Scott wound a lot of yarn for me yesterday, but I've still got quite a bit here that I want to get done before I start. We got a market in 2 days this weekend, so hello, Preppy. Good morning, Lenora. Cleaning out my bag. My balls of yarn everywhere. So I'm trying to get ready for this market on Saturday. But I have to have the mess cleaned up before I can work on the market stuff. Because the market drives me crazy. Or the mess drives me crazy. So how are you all? What are you working on today? Preppy, are you done with school already for this morning? Is it break time? I don't know how long I'm going to be on because we don't have internet here at the house right now. Hopefully it'll be back on by this afternoon. So we're running off my Wi-Fi or my mobile data. So we'll see how that goes. So we shall see how all that works out. Now I can put this one on the shelf. I'm hoping it gets there soon, Preppy. One more and I think I've got my mess cleaned up. I don't know how long it takes, but I do know they're not very fast. Yeah, they are not very fast. Technical difficulties today. My mom just got me a tablet yesterday. Oh, how nice! How nice! I need to get something so I can check emails while I'm on live with my phone. Tablet would be great. I have a Kindle, but I'm not sure how. I haven't tried to get on it yet, so. I hate messy yarn. And I use the middle out of it. You should get a tablet. It's like the same as an iPad, except it has a push button and it's cheaper. Well, that's a plus. I don't like to spend a lot of money on stuff, but I do want it to work. It's like giant yarn barf here. But I would like to be able to check emails and stuff like that while I'm online. That would be fun. This is getting old. There you go. How about you can split the screen? Play a game on one and watch YouTube on the other. There you go. Keeps you busy. Well, it was an interesting day here yesterday, so I got very little done yesterday at all. And today I have to price my stuff because it is Wednesday and I need to go get the truck tomorrow morning, and so I can be loading it on Friday morning so that I can take off to go to the show on Saturday morning, because I definitely do not want to get up earlier to load the truck. And I'm borrowing my brother-in-law's truck for the weekend because they're not home. They decided to go take a trip. I will be selling my crochet stuff. All these school gnomes that I've been making, that will be selling them. I've got a whole bunch of stuff upstairs, which reminds me I probably need to have my son bring that down today, because I don't want to carry all that stuff down the stairs, because it's a lot. A lot. And I wish you lived closer, because I sure would take you to this show. I don't know how long I'm going to sit there with nobody being there. I suppose, yeah, the customers will be there. But it's really hard. I don't want to leave the booth, and if I have to go to the potty, that could be a really bad thing. I think the girl number should be like 35, 30, or 40. The gnome? Hello, Andrew. Yeah, I think that's true too. They're big, so they're not going to be real cheap. It's got too much involved in it. And the scarecrow turned out so cute. I'm so pleased with it. And I went yesterday when my son came home from work in severe pain, so I came to the clinic and we went to Walmart and I looked for some more of this yarn and they did not have it. So I don't know where I'm going to get my stuff. I'm kind of stressing over it, but I'm not really stressing over it. Hello, gymnast. I kind of am, and I'm not, because I don't know where I'm going to get it, but right now I don't need to buy any more anyway. So I guess I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Okay, maybe I can wind this now. Get this mess cleaned up, and then I can start pricing my stuff. I love you. Oh, thank you, gymnast. So what are you all up to? How's your birds, Preppy? Lenora, what are you working on? Did you get your pie finished? Yeah, I don't know how long we're going to be on today because I don't know how long the phones are going to hold out. Okay. I love this yarn. It is so pretty. But it did wrap around here. Just a little bit too big for my winder. Okay. I don't know. I finished the pan this morning now on the gnome that I have going. Oh, cool. More gnomes. I am just about sick of gnomes. Just really close to sick of gnomes. But I've started some little ones. But that is for the show, and we'll see how that goes here. If I even get to those. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, I have one. I'm starting in on the price tags. I've got two here that I haven't got done yet. I am. I just can't. I can't hardly. I don't even want to pick up to do another gnome. I'm usually a one and done, and I have done so many of those now that I don't even want to do another one. Okay, well, we got to start pricing. I'm starting to get so much stuff over here on my deep freeze that I can't even get to my deep freeze. So we're going to start with this. And I've got a big waterproof bag down here at my feet. To put these in. It's like this big. And it will hold a lot of stuff. And I know Lenore doesn't like the bag idea. She thinks stuff squishes, but I haven't had a problem. So, pizza slice. I don't remember what I have on the other pizza slices. But I think I have the thing with the yarn is we get fixated on one type and forget that we can change gears to another. Yes, that's true. And maybe that's what I'm doing. But it's the colors and the softness that I'm thinking about, you know, because a lot of the stuff isn't soft. But somebody's got to be listening to all these crocheters and listening to what we're saying about, you know, Joann's being out or going out. Somebody needs to pick up the line. They can change the name if they want. That'd be fine. But yeah, I like the big twist yarn. But I've also liked some of the Bernat. Bernat is not all of it very soft. Some of it is not as soft as the others. Not those bags, the ones that zip up and they stack them on top of each other. Yeah, these zip up, but they're not really. I don't think they're really stackable. You know, because I wouldn't want 5 of these bags full of toys on top of each other. But I've got so many now that hopefully by the time that I leave this show, it will fit back in my totes. Because right now, I have like 10 totes and they're all completely full. And I don't want to buy more totes. Yeah, I don't think they're stackable. The bags that I have, I'm just setting them aside down here so that they're easy carry to put in the car or the truck. But, they will fit on top of everything in the truck because I've got a topper on the truck and I want them covered so that there's not any dust or anything getting in them. But I don't have any room for more totes upstairs or anywhere. So, what'd you say you put on these medium-sized chickens, Lenora? Because I don't really know. $10 to $12. Okay, I think I put 7 on these. So I'm going to go maybe my little chickens shouldn't be $7. I think I'm going to change that. Change that to $6. $10 to $12. Hello, Olivia. Yeah, I'm thinking $12, and my little ones will be $6. Usually, if I do $6 things, I do them $6 or 2 for $10. Hi, Olivia. I am 55 years old. For another few weeks. Well, yes, I'm climbing my way up there. So there, we'll put those for that. So yeah, I think $12. Be- that's old. It's better than the alternative. No, it's not offensive. After you get past 40, nobody really cares. Okay, chicken. We're gonna go $12 on the chicken because I can always run a sale if they don't go. And I have 4 of these. Lenora, do you actually write down what your inventory is? Because I have no idea what I actually have. I mean, as far as quantity, and there is so much of it that I don't really want to do that. I do write down everything that I sell. I do take paper, and everything that I sell, I write down what it was that sold, and if it's a color or something, and how much. I do that. But tomorrow, I do believe my sales tax is going to be included in all the prices because I do not want to take a bunch of little coins for a one-day sale. Don't want to bother with that. Hello, Vima. It's good to see you today. Okay, there's one in the bucket. I think I almost have. Oh, I didn't know you were doing a live stream, Vima. I try to catch live streams. I like live streams. There's 2 in there. I think there's enough stuff on this deep freeze to fill this bag. Nope, I write down everything as I make it just to show myself progress. We write it down at the event, but I don't keep track of on-hand inventory. Okay, second time. Well, good. Maybe I should write it down as I go. Somebody's always got a better way. And I use everybody's ideas that I like. Did you have a good live, Vima? I'll be doing one tomorrow too. Okay. Yes, it was. Oh, good. Good. I really like him. Be able to talk to people. Okay, I believe I am going to put 25 on the giant chickens because they've got all that weight in the bottom. I saw you were live last night. Imagine, but I was getting ready to go live with Jana, so I couldn't stick around. Yes, Vima, I totally get it. When I first started going live, I felt so self-conscious talking to myself. And Jana said, "Oh, you'll get used to it." And I'm like, "How do you ever get used to that?" But you really do. And then it's like And I don't know if she edits her edits her videos before she um, posts them on there, but I don't. Hello, Sean. I am good. How are you? Pricing my stuff today. Or for right now, anyway. It's taking up a lot of space over here, but as I'm pulling it out to price it, it doesn't seem to be all that much. They're just big. Good. Ash, but you're not talking to yourself, you're talking to the world. Yes, that's true, but as you sit here and you can't hear anybody talking back, you feel like you're talking to yourself. But no, you're not. And that's what makes it great when people are talking and they talk, ask questions and stuff. That's really nice. Let me just say that I love the tag the same way we do. Oh, well, I do this so that I can take the tag, what I write on it, the price and what it is. So in case I do miss writing it down at the sale, I can go through my tags to see what sold. Okay, that's it for that little bunch. Yes, I've made all of these things. For nearly 30 minutes, I didn't have anyone, but then 5 to 6 people joined. Oh, yes. Mine was like that too at the beginning. Lenora jumped in, and Preppy, I think, Preppy and Umra found me right away. And I love that they did because it helped a lot. Okay, I gotta go get some more stuff. Well, I guess there really isn't that much stuff over here. It's just big stuff. Okay. Now we got this little gnome. I think you're getting turned into a $25 for the little here. Okay, I lost my pen, naturally. Okay, this is a we're going to say that one's $25. I hope all these sell. Because, oh my gosh. I guess they'll pack away because the school has another one in the fall. Which will have a whole new slew of people. So here's this one. That's a $25 gnome. Now we have this one. I guess this one is probably my favorite of the school gnomes because of the hat. But I do believe that is a $40 gnome. That one took a lot to do. Hello, Bobby. Oh, I'm glad he's my favorite color. Or your favorite color. I like the colors too. But I'd have to say that my favorite color is pretty much green. Hi, Jonna. Oh, well, I'm pricing today for a little bit because I really thought I had a bunch of stuff here and it's just big stuff. So it's not really a whole lot of pricing. So here is this giant gnome and he's $40. And then here's this one He's not as big, but he's going to be 30, probably, maybe $32. Oh, I love baby blue too. Sam and I are about to tackle the basement of items. Oh, well. Do you need us to send a rescue squad, Jonna? The blood. Okay. This is kind of a medium to large. The others are 40. I'm going to say 32 for this one. Just because it's a little bit, it's quite a bit smaller actually. On a mission to find the chickens. That's great. Well, I don't have very many chickens, just what I've made here this morning. So yeah, here is my little one in the box. Okay, yeah, so that many items here. They're just big items. I can't see to where these chickens turn up. I already tagged them and they are in the box. Yes, I did. I did make a rose. And I didn't put a stem on it, and I really don't know what to do with it. So we're just going to set it over there for now. Okay, so then we have this other big gnome. Not quite as large as the other one, but I still think it's a $40 gnome. So that's what we're going to go with, $40. I have chicken that I had left over from last market. They are now missing. No, John lost all her chickens after the last minute. Oh. Well, I hope that you find them, Jonah. Okay, so there's another $40 gnome. And here is my girl. I don't know that I like her that much, but she's going. She's been branded as a school gnome. She's going. And she's with the others, so I'm just going to put $40 because that's what they are. I don't know. some of these college kids watch their pennies, and others of them don't act like they know what that means. So there's another one into the bucket. Then I this girly, and this is my least favorite of all of them. Don't like that at all, but that don't mean somebody else won't. Okay. Last year I had made a pig and put a spider on it. You're lating a lot. Lagging. I may be doing that because the internet is out here at my house, so the Wi-Fi will not kick in. So I may be stuck on a short live today because of that. Okay, so here is my girl gnome. Not a favorite. Then I have this little bitty dude, and I'm going to put him at $20. Oh, I think I did the other one at $25, so I'm going to do this one at $25. Hi, Prana. I am doing good. How are you? I am pricing my stuff, getting ready for market here in 2 days. Market this Saturday, so I want to make sure everything is priced and ready to go. And I don't have to do last minute because I'm the queen of last minute. Trying to throw it together, and then when I get there, sending somebody home to get my stuff. It's not always an option if it's too far away. But, okay, so here's this school gnome. Okay, and here is, this is my favorite of all time. So, yeah, he's the biggest, and he is my absolute favorite. So, this is one of those that I don't really care if I part with or not. So I'm going to put it at $45. It's, if I happen to have to keep it. Okay. I'm great. It's quite cloudy here. It is very cloudy and overcast here. It's not really so cold. But it's kind of chilly, but it's not windy. So it's still acceptable for a good day. You know, it's no rain, no snow, so it's a good day. Oh, thank you, Prana. So, my favorite gnome, if you don't happen to find a forever home, that'd be okay. But if you do, that'd be okay too. Yes, that's my favorite with this bucket of flowers. This was the first one I did. And you can kind of tell it because there was a lot more thought went into this one. It wasn't just okay, gotta make another one. Okay. And here is my scarecrow that I just finished up yesterday. And I love him, and he has a lot of extras on him with his hat and his chicken and his ear corn. So he's going to be at $40 as well. And I love my Scarecrow, so if he doesn't find a home either, I'm okay with that. It's okay if you come back. Okay, you wouldn't believe. Now that man looks complicated to make. He's really not. It is your regular man pattern, any of them. You know, it's got the shoes and the legs. Then when I got up here to add to the shirt, I used front loop only, and then I just went back and forth and made the top of the overalls. Then I crocheted a chain and made the straps. And it's just any regular head, and the hair and the fringe is just tied on and left flopping. And of course, there's a chicken and the ear of corn. It's really not hard to make. And then I just crocheted a little square and sewed it on. Hello, Pearl. So that is my Scarecrow, but I love scarecrows. And I know a lot of people that collect scarecrows. But in the box he goes. If he comes back home, okay. What do I got left? What do I got left? Now I've got my giant elf doll, and her head turns, and she's got wires in her arms and her legs. So she's posable. And I used her as an elf on the shelf at Christmas. I do have to put the school letters on her. And yeah, she's heavy. She probably weighs about 8 pounds or so. But she's an expensive doll. Yeah, Bobby's on here. So she's got to be at least $100. That was a tremendous amount of work with the wires. I'm going to set this at $110. She was a lot of work. Preppy, Bobby's here. Bobby, Preppy has been missing you. She'd been asking about you. I didn't think to find out if you were watching Lincoln this morning to see if you could come in. I am watching Grandson today. Right now, we are racing monster trucks. All 20 of them. Okay. So, yes, I have to put the letters on her. But, yeah, she is posable. And she's heavy. So, I can put letters on her. There. Oh, my gosh. She takes up that whole bag. And as tall as she is, the big The big dog I made is that tall. Of course, the big dog is wider. And I've got the little green car. I don't know what I put on the others, but I'm just going to put 10 on this one. All right. That bag is about full, believe it or not. All 26 of them. That's a few monster trucks. Okay, then I have my little slinky things. And I'm kind of afraid to put those in the bag because I'm afraid the slinky will crush. Because it's not a real high quality. Oh, thank you, Pearl. Thank you. I need to have time to work on some others, and I don't know when that's coming, but the Slinky toys are going to be $5. The funny thing about it is if I write this in cursive, nobody can read it. Write it in my secret language. So thank you. Okay. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the Slinky toys because they kind of need to be. I wonder if I got a box I could put them in inside here because I've got to protect that Slinky. Surely I'll have a box around here before. Oh, I know. I've got a Cheez-It box that I can put these in. Well, there, and I thought I had all this stuff to price. And I really didn't. Wasn't that much. Surprising. But it sure was covering my entire deep freeze. That's great to have a secret language. Yeah, it's called cursive writing. None of the kids can read it. And that just blows me away. Okay, so there is those. I might as well do my call letters or school letters while I have this here, if I can find it. Look at these little balls of yarn running all over my bag. I hate that. I hate that. Get spoiled with that yarn winder. It all stays nice and neat in the bottom of your bag. And it doesn't roll around and get into everything. This mess. It's just a mess. And those are not really large enough to cake. That one is. All right. What is this? All right, well, I found another mess to take care of. And I need to find my large white yarn to put the letters on this big doll. Love the yarn winder, yay! It is kind of noisy. Did I phase out and everybody can't hear me or can't see me or anything? Who gave Grandma their phone? My kid did. Hello, boss. How are you? Ellie. Dog is the protector of the universe. Our weather sirens are going off, so I'm going to try to find... Oh my goodness. Well, I hope... It's not the first day, Tuesday of the month. It's not the storm. It shouldn't be a test today. Well, I hope everything's okay. I haven't tuned into Max yet to figure out what's going on. Luna's a protector of the universe. Yeah, that's Ellie. She's so big and tough, you know, in her all of her 12 pounds. And this is a video where the person having trouble letting their dogs in. It was, aw, a baby deer. Aw. I don't see that any, I didn't check to see if any weather people were on today. Because I thought, when I checked last time, that they were calling for decent weather, or pretty much clear weather for the last, or the next several days. Hi, Kate. Oh, sorry. But you're welcome here. I am cleaning up my yarn scrap mess, pricing for my show that is Saturday. And if all of my gnomes sell, then I guess I can make some more because they do have a fall show as well. But I don't know when that is. I think it's kind of like the end of September. Hello, Adam. Yes! Welcome back, Adam. You need to hit that like and subscribe so you can find me, because I'm on just about every day. Not always, but I try to be for a little bit. I can't always get here. Sometimes things happen. Trying to get through my mess. Clean my messes. Does anybody else have a go bag for their crochet that I pack so much stuff to work on that I couldn't possibly work on it all? And I start with the big what ifs. Well, what if I get bored with this? And well, what if I get done with this? No, and I'm not going to get done with it. You know, there's no way I could get done with what I wanted to do. But I'm taking other things just in case. In case what? You know, what? What? And I know, I'm thinking, in case I get that done. It's not getting done. I'm not that fast. It just, yeah. Just in case. Just in case I have a, you know, I don't know why I do it, but I do it. Did you complete the elf without the eyes? I did complete a bunch of the gnomes. Future me changes her mind. Yeah, well, I think that's past and present for me too. Yeah, I did finish all of the gnomes without the eyes, and I have just packed them away to take them to a market on Saturday. And instead of doing a huge inventory, I do believe I am just going to videotape it when I got it set up, and then I can make a video of what sold from that video. I can just play it and mark it as sold. Okay, now that will be easier than that stupid ball rolling all through my bag. I love to be able to have these in the bag and just pull from the middle. Okay, now what? Now I have the mess of red. Hello, Felicity. Oh, well, it might cause a little bit of a lag if you're uploading videos. The Scarecrow turned out fabulous. I loved the Scarecrow. It was, it is one of my favorites. So yeah, I've got it packed down here in this bag. I do, and then I don't, because I love scarecrows. But I don't know, I kind of feel like if you don't love the stuff that you make, you know, it's kind of one of those things where if you don't love it, will somebody else? You know, a little bit of love goes out in everything I make. Because if I love it, you know, it's just giving away. You're selling a piece of yourself, kind of, I feel like. to put so much into all these items. I try to, I don't know. Yeah, okay, you understand what I mean. Thanks, Jonna. Yeah, I really feel like there is a part of me in everything that I make because I've put so much into it in our hair. Yeah, some of that too. Yeah. But yeah, I do feel like I have labored over each thing. And that's one of these things that I don't really like the hurry up and make some quick items to sell at your market. Because to me, those quick items just to have on the table to sell are not, they don't have the love in it like I think they should have. So maybe I'm weird, but that's how I look at it. Okay, so I did not price my rose. And I did not put it on a stem, so I don't really know what to do with it. I'm throwing it in the bag just in case. Just in case. Okay, now I have a bag. I have a bag of butts. Bag of butts. Didn't I just have a card of bobby pins? Yes. But I do enjoy making the smaller items for littles. The best we can figure is our town isn't in it. Nothing on the TV and nothing on their Facebook page about an extra test. Yeah. That's how I feel about a lot of trends. Sometimes I think they're cute, but I don't want to make a bunch of birds or axolotls. Right. And I don't know. I may have one axolotl, that's it. I enjoy making the little things for the littles, but when I make those, I'm looking at it as, oh, I want something cute for the little kids to make. It's not well, I'm going to hurry up and crank this out so it'll fill a space on my table. It's one of those. You should make it a clip on for someone to wear or clip on for one of the crochet things you made for $2. You know what? Yeah. It would almost make for like a boutonniere, which would be cool. Okay. Bye-bye, Felicity. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, I just, when I'm making something, I just that oh well, I've got to make something to fill. When I hit that mode, it is because I have like 2 days left of a 4-day show and I'm out of stock. Then it's get something to put on the table. That's when I hit that mode. I don't live and breathe in that mode because I want my stuff to be special. Okay, here's my bag of scraps that's too small to wind. All right. Too small to wind. I'd like for that one to be too small to wind, but it's not really. Believe it or not, I lost my needle somewhere in this mess. How do you lose a needle that frigging big? The bag full of yarn looks like a perfect combo for a chicken. Well, I've got a couple more chickens to do. Yes, Lenora, I mean the small stuff like that too. I totally make some smaller stuff. What did I do with that needle? I do that too, but oh, there it is. I oh gosh, this bag is full, folks. Ah, that bag is full and heavy, heavy, heavy. Yes, I like, that's like what these things are. You know, those are for just for the kids that, but I'm not going to make a ton of octos. I don't like them. I think they look like Pac-Man ghosts. Ask me how I know. We're taking Lenora's what do you call it? I don't know. My brain quit working a while ago. Yeah, it really did. That's what I was saying to Lenora, and it is easy, but I put just as much effort in, otherwise turn into a slop job. And I see too much of that stuff. Exactly. Exactly. If it's got to look like that, or if it's going to look sloppy, I am not even interested in making it. I don't want anything on my table that looks like I made it in a hurry. I do have a problem with that. So we are now finishing up these other two little chickens that I made yesterday while I was sitting at the doctor's office with my kid. And Levi's upstairs, not very happy. Right, yeah. So yeah, I had to take my son to the doctor yesterday. Unplanned. We had an emergency trip up there. We didn't know if we were gonna have to go to the ER or not. Turns out we didn't, thank goodness. But I made these two little chickens while I was sitting there. Now, mind you, I needed my crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and that one skein of yarn. And I took an entire bag. I probably had 10 colors of yarn in there. And I know I had 5 crochet hooks and all of my supplies. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long I thought we'd be at the doctor's office, but I guess part of that is if you're going to the doctor's office and you're going to end up at the ER, you are a minimum of 3 hours in the ER. And that is a minimum. Okay, get in there. Never be caught without your crochet bag. My motto, never be caught without your craft bag. That is one really good thing about crochet, is it is very easy to transport, to take, I tend to always be driving, but if you're not driving, it would be an easy thing to do. We used to count license plates trying to find the alphabet on the license plates on a long trip. Oh, those were. I still don't like to drive or don't like to ride for long distances. I always have one, and I have a Sarin case that has my supplies. Yeah, yeah, yep. I I have my hook needle. Yeah, yeah. I made a bag, and this has everything in it. I have a couple of pairs of scissors, needles, thread, lighter, everything. And then my bag has pockets on the side that has like my glue and the safety eyes and all that stuff in it. And for these, I mean, I've weighted these chickens, so my weights are in there, which they're just marbles, the little flat marbles from uh, Dollar Tree that I put in the bottom of these chickens so that they don't roll everywhere. Yep, I have that, and then I have, well, besides my carry bag and my little purse thing, I also have a shopping bag that I got at Dollar General that I carry all my extra colors of yarn in. So, in case I don't have enough in my carry bag, then I have my just in case, oh, for some reason I may ever need that color. It's ridiculous. Totally insane to have 20 colors of yarn when you go anywhere. Totally insane. What's he crying about?
No idea.
We'll check the internet and see if it works. See if it's back
I can tell
on.
you it's not right now.
Huh?
I can tell you it's not yet.
It's not.
Nope.
Well, I would have thought it would have been by noon. I have a
Did you verify?
chicken grocery style bag that the kids got me. Yeah. When they say make bug out bag, we immediately think yarn supplies and instructions. Yeah. 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 But my bug out bag is every day. I take it with me every day. Because I get to work and I get to work early so I can have time to work on my stuff before work and veg out, eat my lunch and stuff like that. I do that. And then, then I get a break, so I'll crochet on my break and just different stuff like that. Why is he crying? Well, he's hungry or something. He's probably wanting Cocomelon. Did you take your phone from him? Well, then I don't know why he's just up there just crying for I don't know what. Yeah, he's just up there, just unhappy as he can be. Did you leave the gate open so he could come down? I don't know why he's so upset up there, but he is very upset up there. This is going to be the last yellow break. Yay! Yeah, this is I've got a couple of beaks to put on here. And the eyes, and then these chickens will be ready to go in the bag. I love this color that I did this scarecrow with. I guess I didn't realize I had it sitting on the shelf so long. Okay, so there's a no-eyed chicken. Gotta make another. One more. It I this is my I didn't have any chickens in my booth or to put in my booth. So this is my rendition of the fast thing to put on your shelf because I didn't have any chickens. And Preppy was so excited about those chickens that I ended up making quite a few more than I intended to make. Because if Preppy likes them so much, a lot of the other kids that are going to be at this show will like them too. So I wanted to make a lot more of the smaller ones because Preppy liked them so much. So that's why the smaller ones are, I still want to make a few more of the smaller chickens because a lot of people at this show will have younger kids. So I wanted something for everybody. So that's where the chickens come in. Yeah, that's you, Preppy. You're the reason I made all these chickens. For the young ones. For the kids that come to this show. Well, actually, the college kids like the chickens too. But I didn't realize that, because this is something that I just don't normally make because this is one of the things that everybody has. But oh well. Probably mainly girls will get a lot of them. But there are probably going to be a lot of boys too. Yeah, I had a couple at a show last year that I would, because I figured it would be more people like people decorating their house. Because a lot of people around here use chickens, the chicken thing, to decorate their house. So I figured that's what it would be. But it wasn't. It was the young girls that bought those chickens as well. And I say young. Young is anywhere from young girls from anywhere from 10 to 25. That's young to me. So so yeah, I just figure that's who's gonna like them the most. So, but that's okay. I never figured it would be that age that bought them in the first place, but it was. So now I'm just gonna say okay. Okay, now I've got eyes on them, and then my little chickies can go in the bucket. But they are cute. So, and I kind of like the little ones better than the big ones because if somebody got me this, like as a if I didn't crochet because I sew, I would use this as a pincushion. I think it's weighted on the bottom, but I would use it as a pincushion. Now it doesn't have sand in it, and it's not going to knock the burrs off your needles or anything like that. But it is just it would be a cute pincushion for sewing ladies. Okay, so there's one eye. One-eyed chicken. We don't want one-eyed chickens. We're going to make them have two eyes. Another. Hello, girl cat. You want to get a big chicken? They are. I don't know what the fascination is with the chickens, but they are kind of fun. They're not really. I don't really enjoy making them, but I don't mind making these little ones. Black Posh yarn is not the greatest. It's shredding pretty good. No, I'm not going to cut that too short. Okay. There's another chicken for the bowl. One more. He just really is unhappy. Don't know why. Probably, does he have Coke? Oh, you said he's got your phone?
Uh-huh.
The internet is out here, and Levi is not happy. But he's got Devin's phone, so he still has his show, so we don't know why he's not happy. Okay, well, Preppy, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me, and I hope your package gets there this week. You have a good day. Hello, Quamina. Okay, here is the last of chicken. Okay, now I have my two chickens, and they are going in the bag. I do have to sew the name on that. Sew the name on that big doll. But all right, well, I think I am going to call it a day. I have got my chores pretty much done for today. I am making these little gnomes. I'm going to make a couple of these. I have them already started. So I'm making a couple of these, and then that is going to be it for the prep for the school prep, because I am over those colors. Yes, they are very cute colors. I'm ready to do something else. So ready to do something else. Packing my bag. Packing my go bag. All right. That is going to be, I got to put the letters on that. And then it's done. All right. Okay, I hope you have an awesome one. I will always be a supporter. Thank you, Preppy. Thank you. We'll see you next. Now, tomorrow morning, we probably won't have any lives for the rest of this week because tomorrow I have to go get the truck, and Friday I have to load the truck Friday morning, and then Saturday morning is the show. So we may not see you till Sunday, but thanks for being here. Love you all. Bye bye.